Hey guys, after my surgery and my recovery, I was so happy to be able to go on a little trip before uni starts. I went to London and Brighton, my first time to the UK to visit my friend Lucy. It was so much fun despite some rainy moments. We mostly had sunny days. We did and saw so much, and at the end of this video I did something crazy at the hairdresser and I tried to have a little glow up before uni starts, but you'll see how that goes. I, for once, decided to book a little bit of a later flight instead of the regular 7 a.m. flight, which completely messes me up for the entire day. So I went there very chill, had some breakfast, and I was so happy to discover that there were no people sitting next to me on the plane. It was pure luxury. I feel like every time you travel, you discover something new about yourself, whether it's how you handle unexpected challenges or the way you connect with new places and people. It's amazing how stepping out of your routine helps you see the world and yourself, your own life, from a fresh perspective. From Gatwick Airport, I took the train down to Brighton, where Lucy picked me up, and the UK greeted me in true British fashion. With rainy weather, definitely very on brand, I would say. Super nice having my personal guide. Thank you! Lucy took me to the cutest, funky little cafe, which had a lot of vegan options, so perfect. We walked around the city and we basically went in and out of shops to hide from the rain as much as possible, and then we resorted to Lucy's place to make a cute little dinner. Girl dinner! I love the autumny weather. At the cutest pub, but there's not a single soul except us, but we all know I don't have a soul, so we've got bars to make up for it. Ooh. The next morning was just as windy as the night before, but it was sunny, so I went to the beach and I explored the Brighton and Hove area, which is gorgeous. There was this cute little bakery, the Flower Pot, and I was really enjoying myself. I folded my scarf the way that pirates do, which was actually genius because it protected my hair so well, and I just looked at the ocean forever. I love when there are a lot of big waves. I also love swimming in it, but I didn't do that day. It really forces you to give in to what's happening, and you don't have full control over where you're going anymore. Of course you have to be really careful, but I like this feeling. I actually went back to the same bakery because I had a little bit of work to do and I got some lunch there. And then I went back into the city and I saw everything that I had seen the day before, but now in the sunny weather, so it looked very different, so much more colorful, festive, super lovely. I highly recommend visiting Brighton. And then later I met up with Lucy again. All the way from, yeah, wow.
Yeah, transported by me.
Wow.
Soy sauce.
Question of my life. Well, that evening we met up with Maya, one of Lucy's friends, which was so lovely. Solo travel is fun, but it's even more fun when you know some locals that can show you around. Day 3, I slept so poorly and I woke up way too early. It was raining a lot, but we decided to go out into Seaford, which was a 1 hour trip away or something. First, we really had to warm up in a pub, and then we went on a walk to see the Seven Sisters, which was gorgeous, but we were soaking wet and I was already tired, so it really pushed me to my limits, but I guess we survived and it was still a really good day. Once we got back to Brighton, it was actually sunny, so we decided to go for a swim. I could not leave Brighton without a swim, but I didn't record it, so I'm so sorry. The next morning we got ready and we went off to London. I slept for maybe 2 hours. I don't know why, probably travel anxiety. But we went straight into the Notting Hill Carnival, which was kind of crazy but really fun. I'll leave you with an impression. Later that afternoon, I decided to walk down to Kensington and then to Chelsea to kind of get out of the craze for a moment before going back to the party at night. And I was also just really excited to see a little bit more of London because I'd never been, and it was so stunning and I was so happy that I arrived. There's absolutely nothing to do in Chelsea, but I love walking through these rich neighborhoods and imagining myself living there someday. On Monday, Lucy and I finally went into more of the inner city, Soho, Chinatown. I saw Buckingham Palace just to check it off. And then finally we ended the day in Hackney in this really cool garden pub. We went to another fun pub and we ended at the House of Momo with the best dinner I've had probably this entire year. Tuesday, I started my day at Borough Market, which is so cool, highly recommend. Also visited a bunch of other markets and explored as much of the city as I possibly could. I really started to feel the strain on my legs, but I am always so determined to just do everything. That evening, Lucy and I picnicked in the park, and the next morning we only went to the Tate Modern, which was cool but not as cool as I thought, and then it was basically already time to go home. Huge thanks to Lucy, her family and her boyfriend for letting me stay over. They're the sweetest. And now let's go to the hairdresser. Here's a quick before. For some reason I never fail to be in a hurry to the hair salon. Usually I just get highlights, but I always ask for as blonde as possible. So this time the hairdresser asked me, why don't we just dye all of your hair instead of highlights? Side note, I meal prepped my lunch, which was amazing. I should do this more often. Guys, I swear to God, I don't know what happened, but I got talked into this a little bit. I really did want this, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know if you can see, but some parts are a little blue greenish. I'm hoping it's just like the toner and it will wash out a little bit, but what the flip. And there's like a few parts that have my old hair color, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it really looks good. here we are. I guess this is what we're working with. So I wasn't entirely happy with how it turned out, but it's just hair, you know, it's fine. The rest of the final days of summer, I tried to spend as much time outside as possible, playing tennis, seeing my friends, having fun, but also slowly getting back into the work mindset. As I'm recording this voiceover, I'm already a couple weeks into my master's program and life is pretty hectic right now. So looking back at this summer footage is just, oh my god. In the next videos, I'll show you what my life looks like right now with a busy schedule and how I try to make the most of that. But for now, let's just sit back and enjoy this last bits of summer footage. Guys, it's Friday. I'm getting ready to work a bit and then I have my last sunny weekend here before my master's really starts on Monday, which I am so excited for. Last Monday we already had the introduction day, so I met all my fellow students and everybody was so cool and nice, so I'm so excited. And about my hair, I feel like my hair looks so much better now that I've washed it a couple of times. The blue is gone and now it's like a really proper blonde. So thank God. I went to hot yoga this morning, which was so nice, and I got compliments from the teacher and she gave me some really nice corrections. So that's always great because I really want to improve in my yoga. My goal is to really do yoga teacher training at some point. I think it would also be so fun to at some point teach some classes once in a while. I'm actually really looking forward to the weather getting colder. I think then it will be extra nice to get into the hot yoga studio and really feel so cozy. So this weekend I just really want to take you along for my last beautiful summer weekend in Amsterdam, and then we will have uni vlogs. And it was also supposed to be a little inner and outer glow up video before the new semester, which, you know, I got a little bit demotivated after my hair turned out the way it did, but now I feel like we can still save it. I'm thinking of what else to do. My skin is definitely not great, so we could do something about that, but that's really just more of a lifestyle thing. So this is how it looks now, blow dried, and I think it's pretty perfect if you ask me. I love it. Thought I would also do a little updated jewelry tour. I don't know if I've ever done that or if anyone's interested, but I always used to wear only gold, but now I've been adding silver into the mix because I actually think it's really cool to wear both metals. I think it looks a little bit more interesting actually. And I bought some new rings actually as a little treat for myself for starting the new semester. And then this one I combined with this one. And then this little chunky bracelet for some color. I also finally found the perfect shorts in the men's section. So this is your sign to go look there. I'm actually trying to summon autumn by adding as much cinnamon as humanly possible. If you followed my jaw surgery thing, I'm happy to report that chewing is much easier right now. The progress is actually going so fast. Anyways, I'm really gonna try to do some work now. You never know when it's gonna be your last dinner in the garden. It's so sad, but anyways, thought I'd also show some footage of me going out with some friends from uni. It's really nice that people in my masters are very social and up for doing stuff together, because for my bachelor's I felt like there wasn't really a lot of community, and it's so different here, so I'm super happy about that. guys, I can't believe it's already Sunday night. Tomorrow we're going back to uni. I'm excited, but I'm also so tired. I feel like the weekend went by so fast and I didn't have time to. I just feel like I didn't do everything that I wanted to do before uni really starts, and I have to start like picking up the pace, but it's fine. My life is not over. So see you guys next week. Mwah.